Chapter 2, Lesson 1, The Zodiacal Signs. When early humanity looked at the heavens, they saw images in the patterns that the stars in the heavens made. The groups of star images that we deal with in astrology are the ones that reside within the band of the ecliptic. These are the 12 zodiacal signs that we will become more familiar with as these lessons progress. We will study these 12 zodiacal signs in ever deeper spirals. For now, let us become acquainted with them as we start to make a first trip around this material. Then in future lessons, we will make deeper and deeper circles into this subject material to intensify your understanding of the 12 zodiacal signs. It is very important at this stage of the learning process for you to memorize the zodiacal signs, glyphs, in order and memorize each zodiacal sign's opposite. I will go through these with you and help you with this memorization process. The first glyph is Aries. This glyph looks a little bit like ram's horns. The opposite of Aries is Libra, the scales. This next glyph is Taurus. This glyph looks like a stylized version of a bull with horns. The opposite of Taurus is Scorpio, the scorpion. Gemini. This glyph has two bars joined at top and bottom, representing Gemini, the twins. The opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius, the centaur. Cancer. In a weird, fuzzy way, the glyph for Cancer looks somewhat like a crab's claws, or some people think it looks like breasts, which represents the nurturing component of Cancer the crab. The opposite of Cancer is Capricorn the goat. Leo. The glyph for Leo kind of looks like a tail, a lion's tail, which represents Leo the lion. The opposite of Leo is Aquarius, the water bearer. Virgo. This glyph looks very much like the Scorpio's glyph, a big M, except that in the Virgo glyph, the end is crossed with a downward stroke. The opposite of Virgo is Pisces, the fish. Libra. This glyph looks like a stylized scale to represent Libra the scales. The opposite of Libra is Aries the ram. Scorpio. This glyph looks a bit like the Virgo glyph in that it is a big M, but instead of the cross at the end it has a tail, the scorpion's tail, which represents Scorpio the scorpion. The opposite of Scorpio is Taurus the bull. Sagittarius. This glyph is an upward shooting arrow which represents the Sagittarius centaur shooting his arrow of truth. The opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini the twins. Capricorn. The glyph for this sign looks a little like the twisted horns of a goat, which represents Capricorn, the mountain goat. The opposite of Capricorn is Cancer the crab. Aquarius. The glyph for this sign is easy. It looks like water, to represent Aquarius, the water bearer. The opposite of Aquarius is Leo, the lion. Pisces. The glyph for this sign looks like two fish joined together, which represents Pisces, the fish. The opposite of Pisces is Virgo, the virgin. Now we come to our first steps into the combining of elements to form a new whole. We will be taking what we learned of the elements and the modalities to understand in greater depth how the qualities of each zodiacal sign have come into being. This is a very important step, and once you grasp this foundation of the zodiacal signs, then you can build your knowledge of them onto this very important first basic structure.